Hi folks, this is Joshua Wise with Team unrEVOked, and I'm happy to have the privilege of showing you some of the real cool stuff that we've been working on lately tonight. So we've been working on a tool to reflash the recovery partition on your Evo 4G or your unrEVOked, or I guess if you've got if we can find testers for Desire, then we're gonna have that. So what I'm gonna do first here, anyways, I'm gonna power up my Evo 4G, and I'm going to show you that this Evo here doesn't already have a custom recovery. Not really sure if you can see the screen. I'm sorry, it's pretty blurry. So I'm going to boot this thing into recovery mode here for you, and I'm going to show you that it's really just a standard Android recovery. So you can see, so you can see that it's complaining there. All right, right. So save time here. I'm just going to pull the battery out. But now I'm going to show you. Now I'm going to show you our tool. And so this is going to put the ClockworkMod recovery that Koosh did very good work on, porting to all of these devices, working with us. And so we're really pleased to be able to deliver this to you. So let's start that booting. So the way we're going to deliver this to you is it's going to be a binary that's going to run on all three, or one binary for each of the three major platforms: Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. And I'm just going to show it to you on my MacBook here. And you know, we've got what I think is a really cool, slick interface here. So I'll bring up the unrEVOked Reflash tool, and it brings us up here, and it's just going to say, you know, it's waiting for the device. So I'll wait for my Evo to boot here. Where's that kickstand, huh? There we go. And once it mounts the SD card, then I'll plug it in for you. Looks like it's done there. Right. Stick it on its side. I guess that's what the handy kickstand is there for, right? And it's hard to do this one-handed. So I'll just plug that in here, and we can watch on screen. It's going to say, Right, so if you haven't rooted it, it'll complain, unlock unsuccessful. That's normal, right? If you haven't rooted it, then that's what's going to happen. And it takes a little while for unrEVOked to come up on the phone, right? So we'll just run it again. This time we'll plug it in, and hopefully unrEVOked will have already come up. There we go. So it's going to say, wait for the bootloader to start. Fine. On Evo, you've got to hit volume down twice, and then you're going to hit, or is it twice or three times? One of those. Such that it's going to say hboot USB. And then, of course, as usual, you're just going to hit power OK. hboot USB. It's going to say hboot USB plug. Boy, this thing takes forever to come up. So one of the really exciting things about this is that it's going to allow ROM developers to, you know, port CyanogenMod to both of these devices, unrEVOked and Evo, It'll allow people to really get to work on porting Froyo if that's what they want to do. So to me, that's really exciting that people will be able to start really building their own platform on top of this. And that's what we hope to enable with this tool. So after this, you can go ahead and you can install ROM Manager, and that will use this the ClockworkMod recovery. And here we go. That was it. So now the Reflash tool is done. And we'll just exit there. And there we go. So now, I don't know if you can really see it here. My screen is now kind of a mess. But now we're running this. Now we're running ClockworkMod. Here, I'll get it. There we go. Now we're running ClockworkMod on the phone, and you can go through the menus, right? You can go apply custom update.zip if you want. You can go run an Android update, or you can do an Android backup and restore if you want. Anything that you can do in ClockworkMod, you can do now. So, this is really exciting, and we're hoping to ship this really soon. So, thank you very much. It's been a lot of fun developing this, and keep an eye out.